Most of the work that actually shapes our world never makes it to a camera. True technology does not exist to create digital novelty. It exists to absorb physical risk. It restores human safety. You can see that philosophy at work right here. This robotic actuator is handling raw explosives. Decades ago, factory workers did this by hand. Fear dictated every movement. We engineered automated systems like this to absorb that specific risk, allowing humans to go home intact. That same standard applies directly to modern medicine. Today, we map biological tissues. We use precision bioprinting to construct flawless physical structures that the human body accepts. The most valuable breakthroughs operate in the dark. They do not chase press cycles. They identify a systemic physical risk and permanently eliminate it. We can apply this restorative logic to industrial infrastructure. When you look closely at modern manufacturing, you find a massive, expensive blind spot. Take a standard food processing plant. Their refrigeration chillers actively vent superheated 250-degree gas directly into the atmosphere through massive cooling towers. On the exact same property, that facility burns heavy volumes of natural gas in a separate boiler room. They do this simply to generate hot process water for washing and sanitizing. This split-screen flowchart illustrates the absurdity. On the left, the system throws high-grade thermal energy into the sky, actively destroying capital. On the right, it burns fossil fuels to create the exact same thermal energy from scratch. This is the double energy penalty. It is a severe thermodynamic failure. Operators are paying an enormous premium to destroy heat in one room while paying a second premium to create it in another. You can prove this waste exists in any facility quickly. You walk in and pitch a free energy audit of their compressor room. You only need 48 hours. You clamp an ultrasonic flow meter and a temperature probe directly onto the chiller's discharge line. This gives you hard data on exactly how much thermal capital they bleed into the sky. The physics here are highly predictable. A mechanical compressor does one job. It takes low-pressure cold gas and squeezes it into high-pressure hot gas. This schematic shows the mechanism. The compressor pulls in loosely spaced blue particles and forces them into a dense stream of red thermal energy. Instead of capturing that heat, watch the red particles. They bypass the system, venting off the edge of the screen. Energy is indestructible. Every single degree vented into the atmosphere is an unrecovered financial asset. The mechanical correction is straightforward. You install a desuperheater. This is a targeted heat exchanger placed directly on the discharge line to intercept the gas. In this cross-section, superheated red gas crosses pipes carrying cold blue water. Zooming in, thermal energy pushes through the copper barrier. The blue water absorbs the heat, becoming a warm amber flow. Zooming out, the gas exits cooled, generating continuous free hot water. There is a secondary physical benefit. Removing this thermal load takes massive pressure off the condenser. The compressor itself requires less electricity to run. By simply intercepting the path of the existing energy, you shatter the double energy penalty. You generate free hot water, you drop the electrical draw. The obvious trap here is trying to manufacture and sell that desuperheater to the facility. Selling hardware triggers agonizing capital expenditure approvals. It creates severe departmental friction between facility managers and accounting teams. The correct execution here is thermal energy as a service. You drop a complete modular heat exchanger skid onto the factory floor at zero upfront cost to the client. You retain full ownership of the hardware. The actual control point lives in the data. This dashboard interface shows what happens when you install telemetry sensors on the water lines. You track the real-time thermal transfer rates right next to the exact carbon offset metrics. This is the monopoly-minded rule of modern infrastructure. You do not need to own the factory. You only need to own the telemetry that proves the efficiency. You monetize this heavily. You bill the facility every month for the hot water you generate. You price it at a strict 20% discount against their localized natural gas rates. They see an immediate cost reduction. You secure a recurring revenue stream. You also tokenize the carbon emissions you eliminate. You take that precise data layer and sell those verified credits on industrial appliance markets. This architectural rendering captures the exact intersection we operate in. You connect the heavy, dirty iron of industrial cooling directly to the clean, scalable logic of data servers. This is restorative engineering applied to capital. You identify the physical disconnect. You build the bridge. You capture the wasted energy. and repurpose it for highly efficient growth. You build for quiet impact. You ignore digital distraction. You engineer solutions that actually matter on the factory floor. And even after all that, my mother still thinks I fix office printers. She has a point.